This was kind of something we've talked about for many years, that we would just like to come and put a little wreath out here, because we've never really done this in the past. It's been a lot of years since the Labor Council has done anything on Courthouse Square. It's more than 20 years ago when my dad and Bishop O'Connor at the time actually did a service on North Washington Avenue. Some of us may remember that. But we're just glad that you came out today as we stand here in front of the Mitchell statue. Take a look at the top of it. Champion of Labor and Defender of Human Rights. And that's what we have in front of us today. Champions of Labor and Defenders of Human Rights. And for those things, we thank you for coming.
Very grateful that there's a lot of perseverance amongst us.
I'm grateful again for a beautiful day to be standing here. It's great to start this wreath-laying ceremony, and I look forward to many more years of having a service here on Labor Day. Unfortunately, there have been way too many places and things that we've forgotten about what Labor Day is. We've forgotten what labor is, and until we start to bring that back, until we start to teach our children that back in the school systems, and stop worrying about PSSAs and things like that, and start teaching what we should be teaching, what built this country, that's what we need to get back so we can continue to be strong.
I'm grateful for everything that organized labor has given me in my life. Without it, I wouldn't have what I have today. Thank you.
Job, a livable wage, thanks to organized labor.
I'm grateful for my coworkers some are here today for their dedication to the labor movement.
I'm grateful to be part of this day, and hopefully we'll have a lot more people here in the future and continue it for our families.
I'm grateful for as far as labor has come over the many years, and what a great memorial this is today.
I'm grateful for the passion I've seen here today in my position with the state. We enforce the labor laws, and I can tell you, I think John Mitchell would agree, the cause never ends. If you don't keep up the fight, the other side will win. Thank you.
I'm grateful that we're all able to be here today.
To be involved with the enthusiasm that seems to be mounting for this next election and for the future of Lackawanna County and the state of Pennsylvania.
I always wanted to be a union member, and now I am. Experiencing the benefits of it, which is good.
Grateful to organized labor that gave me a quality of life that I always hoped for.
I'm grateful I'm not alone in the struggle.
I'm grateful to be together today with people that are part of a movement that's had an enormous impact upon the history of our country. Whether it was Walter Reuther marching with Cesar Chavez and United Farm Workers, Walter Reuther, the late Walter Reuther of the United Auto Workers, or Walter Reuther marching with Martin Luther King, I'm grateful to be with progressive thinkers today.
Gratitude breeds abundance. I'm grateful to be with all the people who hold common vision on the necessity for building wealth, not only for the few at the top, but for all of Americans and all of Pennsylvanians.
I'm grateful on three fronts. One, just to have the gift of life. Number two, to be able to stand here today on Courthouse Square on a beautiful day. And three, to be able to stand here among the statue of John Mitchell, to recognize organized labor and to understand the sacrifices that were made by many that came before us. And for us to understand that it's our job to carry it forward. I'm grateful to have that opportunity. Thank you.
I'm grateful we live in a country that we're able to organize, we're able to celebrate, and we're able to put unions together, whether it's well over 100 years ago or here today. Because we live in such a great country where men and women sacrifice for labor, where today young men and women sacrifice, put their lives on the line overseas for us. I'm grateful for everyone that sacrificed to make this world and this country a better place today.